Lisa from Pianovideolessons, and I'm here today with Jellynote to get you started playing piano. Today, we're going to learn some finger exercises. You can check the interactive sheets I'm using today, as well as the interactive sheets for thousands more songs in sync with the video, just like for this lesson, at jellynote.com. Alright, so let's get started. The most important thing is to get your fingers limber so that you can play all the complicated pieces of music that you want to be able to play later. And one great way to do that is by playing pentascales and triads. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to open our hands up to nice curved, relaxed positions, and we're going to start off with our thumb on C. In order to do this lesson, you need to know your finger numbers and the piano key names, and you can just click the link in the corner here to go to that lesson if you need to learn. So starting on C, we're going to play up and down the fingers. So we're going to go C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D. And we'll do that 3 times, keeping it steady and even. Now, if you're good at that much, let's try skipping over a finger. So 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. And if you can do that, try playing all 3 of those ones at the same time. So that's a pentascale, 5-note scale, with a broken triad and a solid triad or blocked triad. So let's do that again. Nice and steady, up we go. 3 times, that's once. And that's twice. Then we'll do broken triad, up and down, and all at once. We can do the same thing for the left hand. So open your fingers up to a nice curved position. This should be your naturally occurring hand shape. Like if you were to let your hands hang to the side of your body, they would hang in a curved shape, and that's the one you want to play with on the piano. So starting with C, up and down 5 times. No, up and down 3 times. Back down we go. Your left hand might find this trickier than your right hand did. Depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, one hand will be harder than the other. Now let's do the broken form. 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, and all 3 at once for the blocked or solid form. So you should practice this pentascale until your fingers are in total control and feel as comfortable walking on those notes as your legs feel walking on the ground. When you were a baby, your legs did not feel comfortable walking on the ground, but now they do because you got lots of practice. So once each hand can do that separately, you can try and do both hands together. Walking up and down 3 times. Now listen to see if the notes are sounding at the same time. They might be sounding incorrectly like this. See, they're not landing together. You want to make sure they do. And then here's a tricky one. Broken, E, G, E, C, and solid blocked. Phew. Alright, so you can practice your pentascale, right hand alone, left hand alone, hands together. The pentascale is like a building block for playing melodies of music. Nice, easy beginning place to start. But C is not the only pentascale. We can also play a pentascale that starts on G. So we could put our hand in a nice relaxed position, 1 finger on every key, and we can walk up and down the notes. This sounds a little different. We'll do it 3 times. Up and down the fingers. Really listening to the sound, making sure it's steady and even. Broken G triad and solid G triad. Now these triads and chords, these are going to come in really handy when we play pop music and other pieces of music because chords are building blocks for music also. Same thing for the left hand, same thing, hands together, working on the G major pentascale. Now you might say, wait a minute Lisa, that's not so different than the C major pentascale, and you're right. But every pentascale has a slight difference. The sound was different for this one. Now we're going to play F, and this one is very different. It's going to use a B flat instead of a B. So we're going to play 1 black key. This one here is B flat. So we're starting on F. when we get to our fourth finger, in order to give the correct sound to this pentascale, we need to be on B flat. If you forget the B flat, you will know instantly, because it will sound totally wrong. And here's the triad, all white keys. And then the solid or blocked triad. Now you can tell it's all white keys because we were using finger 4 to play the B flat, and we use 1, 3, and 5 on the triad or the chord. All right, left hand, F major. Your 2 is going to be on the B flat. Here we go. Up and down 3 times, marching as steadily and as evenly as you possibly can, keeping your notes sounding steady and equal. No extra loud ones, no quiet ones, broken up and down, and all 3. And then both hands together. Nice. The important thing is that you're in control and your notes are steady and you're making each finger march in time, and when your hands are together that they're actually playing exactly timed together. Try not to let them get staggered. Now when you become super comfortable with these pentascales and these exercises, you can start to go faster, but speed is not the goal. When you go faster, you have to really pay attention to make sure that you're still in control and not changing your tempo, not changing your speed, not going faster and slower at different parts. See, I also moved in and out here on the black keys. I'm in the white zone or I'm in the black zone. I can slide, I can play anywhere I like on the piano. I don't have to stay way out here at the tips. So when I did the F, I moved in and out a little bit as I was playing that more quickly. All right, so that is your first finger exercise here on Jellynote. Be sure to check out all of the interactive sheets for pop music, check my playlist, and come back for more. So hit subscribe and we'll see you next time.